Good evening, I am Adventure Argonaut. This is Neverwinter Nights, and it's a night, and I'm playing it just probably a shorter stream than usual, even. Just let's do a little bit of questing. Maybe we'll find one powerful word if I'm lucky. Just checking that my streams look functional. They do. They do look functional. Just checking I got an achievement or some, reward on kick for, I don't know, using kick. Whatever, let's go. Let's go and load the game. So last time we kicked some barbarian ass, and we are still in the barbarian complex, yes, but there's nothing to do here anymore. Let's explore the surrounding area. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything here, but like, how do we get to the orcs? I saw some orcs in the other area, like, or are they just like, you're not supposed to be able to fight them? That's sort of like foreshadowing or something. Oh, money. I see if we check this area, probably have. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, the barbarians were suffering from some plague, and then I killed all of them. I wanted to be diplomatic, but they just kept attacking me, so what am I supposed to do? Like, I wanted to talk to their leader, but once I got close, he attacked me. Now I think I have his head. So yeah, the orcs, yeah, there they are. Oh, this ogre. Or can we get there somehow? Still no like waterfall we can enter. There's so many waterfalls, but we haven't been able to enter even one of them. What's wrong with this game? It defies the laws of physics. It's funny, I was just watching another like a YouTube video, and somebody else was complaining about some other game he was playing, that there's waterfalls, but there's no secret behind it. Like, what kind of an RPG is this? So I'm not the only one who thinks there should be something like that.
Hello.
I have the head of Zogan Thunderer. And the elk tribe is no more. The world is rid of their wild presence. At last, the lands have been cleansed of those wandering savages. Inside, you wanted the elk tribe wiped out, didn't you? Even if it meant war. So what if I did? Damn savages, running loose like animals over the land, causing trouble whenever the settlers tried to build their homes and plant their crops. I guess the elk tribe got what they deserved. Now how about that reward? Of course. 1,000 gold pieces for you, friend. You may be one ugly man, but at least you're rich. All right. I went through a lot of trouble to kill this Usgard chief. A lot of trouble, if you get my meaning. Success. Okay. What did we get? Acquired battle axe. I take your meeting well enough. Genocide is hard work. You cleared out an entire people. I guess you have earned a little something extra. How about the executioner's axe? It seems appropriate, doesn't it? I guess that settles the matter. So now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get back to the duties of my position as for Fort Commander. Good day, sir. This sort of battle axe. Let's put it here and pick up the crap that fell down because we didn't have enough space. Arrow, just like, wait, is this like a regular non-magical arrow? It is. Okay, I guess we can leave them. You're gonna have them Commander Genocidal. Let's talk to the gnome. I don't know if he's gonna give us anything anymore. Echo, right?
Greetings.
I really appreciate you taking that note for my wife. If you hadn't agreed to help me, I might have lost my farm. All because of that arrogant, self-absorbed jerk Damas. You wouldn't know anything about some ancient artifacts known as words of power, would you? Oh yeah, they're always telling us run the mill of soldiers about things like that. Get serious, Commander Damas doesn't tell us anything. Okay, I guess. So there's a gate leading this way, so can we actually go like that way? Sign to ruins. Okay, I don't want to go there yet. Can we talk to this guy right now? I want to continue a story from before. Perhaps later I will tell you the tale. Whatever then. Let's go. So can we go fight the orcs if we go this way? Okay. Yeah, okay, maybe we can just reach the orcs from here. Oh, orc shaman. There he is. Let's go kick some ass. Orc champion. Ogre berserker. They weren't tough, yeah, like 2 experience per kill. That's not very impressive. that it? They didn't leave anything else. Ogre. How could they, like, they look so big and stuff, but they're really weak. Oh. Oh no, they killed my boar. Oh, there's a cave here. Okay. All right. You may not rest at this time. I guess we are still like have adrenaline pumping. Come on. Why can't I rest? Tell me, give me a good reason. Because I didn't take the potion. It's fucking clicked on the potion. I clicked on the potion. Silly game or mouse, whoever. Okay, I guess we can't rest here then. I guess it's bad country. Or Claire. Fancy door they have. The rage of the red tiger. Oh, it was trapped. Wait, can we rest here? The game really doesn't want me to rest. Fire archer. That's the intruder. She's just pointing and stuff. My companions will be here. Well, you won't live long enough. Okay, that's the companions. Yeah, I guess. Wait, they're not even holding weapons. What kind of a choke is this? It's an orcish choke. Like, ho ho ho, there's lots of orcs, we attack the intruders, but we are useless and non-threatening. Well, you know, they did do some damage to me. Ogre mage. Nice. Damn, I'm dying. Fine. Because the stupid game doesn't let me rest. I can understand if it tells me that... Wait, this is the wrong way. Okay, now it says there are enemies nearby. Okay, that's at least makes sense, but it's like, you cannot rest at this time. Like, why the fuck can't I rest? See, now I can rest. I think it was a bug earlier that it thought we are in a, you know, high adrenaline mode when we weren't. Why does the rest take so long? At least they, you know, there should be something, like while they're resting, they're clearly not sleeping, so they should be talking or, you know, singing or something, like to have some role play in it. Loot bag. Basic arrow, do not want. And bullet, do not want. Okay, let's use that thing. Oh, it's down. Or is it just dead? Oh, the champion is quite tough. Okay, now he died. Rage of the Rape Tiger.
I shall do as you ask. It is done.
The game really loves those arrows of the vampire.
I shall do as you ask. It is done.
Boots of Striding. +1. Well, we have +2, I think. So just gonna go sell them. Ow. Ooh, almost dead. Tire mace. Yeah, let's just rest here. See? Now the game doesn't tell me, you can't rest here, you do. Because this was clearly a bug. Oh. Okay, somebody go. Can I tell him, like, go forward and multiply? Well, I guess handle trap. Oh, he took some damage. Wasn't that bad. He has a big sword. Damn. Okay, you are all dead. Dead. Bullet, come on. It's not even like magical bullet or anything. Is there some sort of quest relating to this place? Oh, Holomew came from the other side. She also opened the door, I guess. And my boar died again.
I shall do as you ask. It is done.
What? Orksham, oh, he was just standing there. Oh, what's going on here? Ogre Mage. Damn, he did damage. Oh, those guys. Can you please let me target the enemy, you game? Okay, now, yes. I guess I should save in case that guy manages to kill me because I'm low on. Oh, there's a couple of guys. Okay. They were weak. Weak salad. Was this a bullet? No. Heavy crossbow. It's not like a +1 crossbow or anything, but I guess it's gonna give us some money. Oh, there's guys still there. Alright. Oh, they're coming. How about you defend me? Defend my honor. Let's go here. Can we rest? I think this is just some bullet. Probably one of the bullets I left behind. The orcs are quite, you know, they do surprising a lot of damage. Even though they can't take any damage, really. They are what you call a glass cannon, sort of. Or some people call them glass cannons, even though it don't really make sense to me, the term, that much. It sounds vulgar. How about you? Yes. You're gonna join the battle.
I shall do as you ask. It is done. I shall do it. It is done.
Money, money, money. Oh. Feels like a trap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, no traps detect. Of course, there was a trap.
It is done.
What sort of armor is it? Light armor, base armor class +1. Probably not that great once we get it identified. Get out of here, you fucking fat bear. I wanna open the box. Like, there should be a button you can say like, you know, press one button, get out, like get the fuck out. There should be a button like that, so, because
I shall do as you ask.
those freaking morons always get in the way. There should be a button like, you're in my fucking way, get out. Okay, braziers of armor. Here it is. No, you fucking moron of a game. I didn't want to close. I've complained about that particular thing before, but that's so annoying. Let's see if it stacks. Yeah, it doesn't stack with the... Okay. And to pick them up, I have to have space in my inventory, because of course I do. Oh, now they at least understood that I'm fucking pissed and they moved away from, like, you know, got out of my sight, out of my way. Connection seems bad, internet connection. No, wrong. Someone this thing. Guzud. Stupid humans got me, Guzud, my dark warrior, you die now. See, can we knock him down? Mighty warrior. Stop, Guzud, surrender, you too strong. Okay, let's not kill him right now. Let's see if he's gonna... Is he gonna say something?
I shall do as you ask.
Holomew. Okay, it's Holomew. Does he have anything good? We have his head. Well, we killed the barbarians. Why shouldn't we kill this guy as well? Somebody's gonna pay us for his head, right? I guess you were right, Holomew. He's just gonna try something sneaky with us if we let him live. Damn, this door is sturdy. Unkas. Who the fuck is that?
Well met.
I'm Unkas, shaman of the Utgard elk tribe. Thank you for saving me. I have many curative powers that are at your disposal. Are you in need of healing? I could use some healing. It's the last of his tribe. Wait, I wanna talk a bit more. Fine, let's reload. I'm glad I saved. That's cheating. I thought let's get the healing out of the way and then talk. What are you doing here? My people, the tribe of the elk, were afflicted with a terrible plague that swept Neverwinter. My chief, Zogan Thunderer, sent me to try and find a cure. I was captured by Guzud and his band of orc raiders. This was many weeks ago. I have not seen the light of day since. Is there some way I can repay you from rescuing me? Why would Guzud capture you when the elk tribe and Luskan are allies? The elk tribe is no ally of Luskan. At least it was not so when I left, but I have been gone a long time. But Zogan would never join with the evil of Luskan unless maybe Luskan offered a cure for the plague that ravishes my people. Perhaps in desperation Zogan joined them to save the tribe. Maybe I could find a way to cure the elk tribe of the plague. You should speak to Zogan if he has formed an alliance with Laskan. However, the elk warriors will attack you on sight, I noticed. Take this feather token. When the guarded elk tribe sees it on your person, he will know you will come under a banner of peace. He will let you in to talk to Zogan. You can avoid needless bloodshed. Oh well, I didn't come here first. I didn't notice there was a place like this. Okay, let's just have me healed. Feather of Peace. Too bad for the elk tribe that they fucked with me first. I was trying to be diplomatic, but they were like, no, I will not have diplomacy on my watch. Okay, I accidentally put it. No, I didn't put it there. Okay, so maybe Zokan would have paid for the orc's head. So it's possible the head is worthless. Because, well, Zokan is dead. Oh well, we are killing the enemies of Neverwinter. Let's just teleport back to the base. Sell them some stuff. Origin of Magic. Book so boring it has doubled itself. What the I clicked on the bookshelf and he's running all the way there.
Hello to you.
Hey, it's the same guy we just rescued. Greetings, Argonaut. Aaron Gent has instructed me to provide whatever assistance I can to you in your mission to recover the words of power. However, my magic is not of a healing nature. My skills are tied to teleportation. Ah, okay. It's just a teleport guy. Well, can't we just sell the stuff to him? I've completed my investigation. I'm ready to begin Rogan's trial. Yeah, I haven't even begun. Maybe I should look into it now, though, since my bloodlust is satisfied for a little while at least. Oh, I have 2 special holy waters. Wait, I can use burning hands. I didn't know I could do that. Sapphire fetches a hefty price. I feel like an NPC, like some merchant NPC in some bit older game. Sapphire fetches a hefty price. Sapphire fetches hefty price. Vampiric touch. That's good money. What is this fire opal? It's probably for some quest I didn't complete ages ago. Let's just get rid of that. No, he doesn't want the trap. Scythe +2. I'm not gonna use a scythe. I'm not the Grim Reaper. This is not Discworld 2. Sell some arrows. Done that stuff. Oh, what's this? Leather armor +3. Let's see if this sort of stuff can be used for the blacksmith. Like he can forge something out of it. This longbow +1, that's a bit ancient. I have the crossbow if I really need to use a ranged weapon. Oh, there's another trap here. That's the one ring. Dagger +2. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. It's probably ancient and ugly. Guess I'm still gonna save these, even though, yeah, the katana isn't as nice as I hoped. Longsword +2. Probably not worth buying. I mean, saving. Boots of speed. Should I try them? There's Kuzud's head. There's the feather piece. Yeah, I don't think that feather is gonna be useful anymore. Uthgard Holy Shield. Ability score penalty, charisma -2. Ooh, strength +2 and taunt +2. Yeah, it's fun, but it's a freaking... Oh, boots of striding, here they are, let's sell them. Axe of Dead Ilisk. Enhancement bonus +2. Let's see if the blacksmith can do something with that. Padded armor +3. Let's keep that also, just for the blacksmith. But yeah, I don't need full plate. It's too heavy for me. Let's just get rid of the battle axe. Stout carp key. Had one of these already, and let's see if, like, can we somehow modify that, do something useful in the blacksmith's place. Let's start investigating the trial, because there's the quest that some Uthgard warrior killed somebody. He's on trial for murder, and we're his defense attorney or something. Welcome to the Temple of Terror. Should you require the services of a priest, please speak to Nurik. I'm here about Rogan's trial. Of course. Nurik has done me a great honor by selecting me to the jury in this case. I'm looking forward to performing my duties in the administration of Terror's justice. How do you feel about the case? Even though I disapprove of the Usgard's worship of a pagan god, I am not going to prejudge him. The real culprit in his crime is the demon of alcohol. Of course, the alcohol does not excuse the Usgard's behavior. Anyone who lets himself get drunk must bear the consequences of his actions. This is why I strongly disapprove of consuming alcoholic beverages. But I'm keeping an open mind. I wish you well in this case, my lord. May the justice of Tyr be served.
Well met.
Can he say anything else about? Okay. If you need service of a true cleric, you have to speak to Nurik.
I have failed in the task.
Okay. Rolgan. Ah, okay, this is the suspect, or the accused, rather.
You are here because Neurek sent you. You are here because of the trial.
Yes, I am to defend you. Tell me what happened. Griff invited me to play a game of chance. Not wanting to spurn this gesture of friendship, I accepted his invitation and the drinks he readily offered me. I began to feel strange. My mind was clouded by more than just ale. I gambled foolishly, lost several personal heirlooms of great religious significance to my tribe. Go on. I returned to my tribe in shame. Vanda, my wife, told me to go back and speak to Griff, to humble myself, beg him to return to our religious heirlooms in exchange for the promise of much gold later on. But Griff attacked me before I could speak my offer. I killed him to save my own life. There was no other choice. I fled to this temple, barely escaping a mob of soldiers seeking my blood to avenge Griff. Nurik gave me sanctuary, but only if I vowed to submit to a trial to determine my fate. It sounds a bit cowardly for a barbarian. So can you tell me anything else? We Usgard are different than you. Our ways and customs may seem strange, but they call us savages and pagans and drunks and thieves. This is how the Lord's Alliance sees us, and that is why I am called a murderer for defending myself. We of the Black Lion tribe are a noble people. I am no heathen savage, no wild killer. I pray to Usgard that you can see this and help me. I will do my best. Go if you wish. I must stay here, though. My heart aches to return to my tribe. When the trial is over, Utgard willing, I will be allowed to return to my home. Yeah. We have something related to. Yeah, is it this one is related to the case? Text of this brief letter is written in a plain and unremarkable script. Dearest Matilda, I meant to send this note to you to offer you words of comfort, but even in a letter I cannot lie to you, my love. In the morning I am being sent out to patrol to verify. No, this isn't that. Yeah, it's the dead guy, the messenger's body has that. This one, Defense Council. This notebook identifies the bearer as an official representative of Tyr's justice in Rolgan's murder trial and explains the rules of court, including the right for defense counsel to question any of the participants involved before the trial begins. To aid in your task, Nurik has included notes of the witnesses and jurors and where you might be able to locate them for questioning. Rolgan, the accused currently under my protection in the Temple of Tyr. Zed's dead, baby. Lord's Alliance soldier recently has been spending most of his time in the soldiers' barracks. Loda, Lord's Alliance soldier, usually found in drinking house when not on duty. Wanda, wife of the accused, spends her time on the plateau by Burren as well. Jurors have been selected to ensure fair representation to all sides in the dispute. Edgar, my assistant, good and honest man, he is usually to be found here helping out in the temple. Averick, Lord's Alliance soldier, where when not in company of a female, he can be found in the drinking house. Jevon, Lord's Alliance soldier, a reliable young man who spends most of his free time in the barracks. Dalsy, a female ranger, she spends her time living with the Uthgard on the plateau near Biren as well. Pala, a wise woman of the Uthgard, she makes her home on the plateau near Biren as well. When you're ready to start the trial, go to speak to Nurik at the Temple of Ter. So this Sergol, he had nothing to do with the trial. Yeah, he's just the teleport guy. I don't know why they give the teleport guy a proper name. It's not just call him like, you know, teleport mage or something. Was it? No. No, this is just where my companions and stuff are.
Yes? Is there...
I want to continue. Okay, he's still not willing to talk to me about his stuff. Drinking house. Okay, yeah, there was at least one of the guys should be there. I don't think I've been to the mercenary enclave yet. Yeah, because it's closed. The door. Lodar and Averick, both. I know about the trial. I'm defending Rolgan. Funny, you don't look like a lawyer, but that ain't my business. I guess you want to ask me some questions. Go ahead. Tell me what happened. Griff and that Usgard were playing cards, gambling. Griff won a lot of money. So that much that Usgard had to give him some of his jewelry to cover the debt. Real fancy looking stuff. Later that night, Griff went outside. I heard him shout and I rushed out to see him and that Usgard smashing swords. Guess the Usgard was better at it than Griff. I can't believe I have to testify about this. I've never seen a trial before. Been to a trial before. Anything else? That's all I know. I don't even understand why they need me at the trial. I wish I didn't have to go. Don't get so worked up at the trial, barkeep. A drink for my friend Loda, please. I'm buying. You're alright, brother. Good luck in the trial. Thanks for the drink. If you need anything else, I'll be right here. Until the trial is over. They got me off active duty, so I plan on spending my time here drinking in the house.
Well met.
So you never saw who started the fight? No, they was already fighting when I got there. I never thought it would end up with Griff dead and me having to go to that Uthgard's trial. Let's get him another drink. Can we get him like... How about a refill? Bartender, bring me another drink for Loda. Thanks, I needed that. Too bad you're trying to get Griff's killer off. I kind of like you, but you're a nice man, not like Griff. He was always getting in trouble, picking fights, that kind of thing. Kind of racist too. I don't think a fantasy role-playing game should use the word racist. That's a very modern word. You can say he's intolerant or bigoted or something, but racist is too modern. I was going on about Usgard being drunks and thieves and such. Maybe Griff's to blame for the fight with that Usgard. Maybe, but I shouldn't be speaking ill of the dead. Griff had some ugly secrets, but now there's not the time to drag it out. Secrets? What kind of secrets? I really shouldn't tell you. Griff was a friend after all. We're friends, aren't we? Have another drink on me and I'll tell you what I know. Sure, why not? But tell me what you know. Bartender, another round. Griff's gone now anyway, so who cares if anyone finds out, right? Griff had a nasty habit of spiking the drinks of people he was gambling. Okay, I was suspecting it's something like that. So he spiked the guy's drink, so he lost money. He figured it out. He figured it would give him an edge over them, make their mind all hazy. Not really sporting, but that's the kind of guy Griff was. Anything else? I guess we know that. So was this Averick also one of the jurors or something? Witnesses?
Agreed, Chief.
I'm here to talk about Rogan's trial. That prissy priest. Nurik must have sent you. You can't figure out why that sort of runt wanted me on that jury. I guess he figured I'd be impartial since I hate all races, colors, and creeds equally. I don't think you should hate them equally. Some deserve more hatred than others. What are your feelings about this case? Griff was a rotten bastard, and the Utgard did us all a favor by offing him. But if we let him go, we might have drunken savages running through the streets, sacrificing us to their goat gods, you know? Sounds like you figure he's already guilty. The only good thing about that Utgard is his wife. I can't wait to see her up testifying at the trial. She's one fine piece of meat. Woo-wee! I wouldn't have having her pork chops on my plate at dinner tonight. Is there any way I can guarantee you find Rogan not guilty? If you're offering a bribe, I'm all ears. Here's 100 gold pieces to make sure Rogan is acquitted. Pleasure doing business with you. Don't worry, I'll vote to let that Oathguard go free, but the rest of the churros are still your problem, not mine. And shove off and leave me alone until that trial. People might get suspicious. I don't want news of this to get back to Zurich. Okay, I like the way we can do things.
Hello there.
Hey, let's go to the mercenary guild or whatever. There was somebody there, I think. Oh, this is a small place. Roll kid. Lol kid.
And I thought I knew all the new recruits who joined the Lords Alliance.
My name is Argonaut the Adventurer. I work for Aringand. Argonaut the Adventurer, the name is the same Argonaut the Adventurer who saved Neverwinter from the plague. We could use a good man like you on the battlefront. It's too bad Gant has you working on something else. You must have come in here to purchase some equipment, right? So what might interest you? A good sword, stout shield perhaps, or was there something else? Let's see his inventory. We get studded leather armor +3. Cloak of protection, what's this? Armor bonus +3, yes, that's pretty nice. Adamantine breastplate. That's medium. Mirrored armor. Armor class 1 plus spell resistance. Chainmail of speed. Whoa, dude, speed. I thought I saw some... Oh, this is the elven. Yeah, I saw some elven stuff. So is this for elves only? Well, no, it's heavy armor. Okay, bonus feat, spell focus, conjuration, divination, whatever. We can't use it anyway, so it's just curious. Wow, 1 out of 7. So he has a lot of weapons to sell. Help me, got no weapons to sell. Natural armor +3. Ring of Scholars. Lore +5. Wonder how much bonus is the insight ring. It's probably less lore. I have Gusud's head. So, you brought me a present, did you? And it isn't even my birthday. My soldiers could use a little pick-me-up. I'm going to mount Gusud's head on a stake right outside the barracks. Here's the posted bounty for this blasted bandit's head. 500 gold pieces. Take it. I consider the money well spent. Is there anything else I can do for you? Okay, so we did find something to do for the head. You know, it wasn't easy to track the bandit down. 500 gold seems a little low for all the trouble I went to. Hey, sorry, if you think you were underpaid, but the bounty was clearly posted 500 gold pieces. I can't afford to start giving anyone extra coin just because they ask. I'm trying to finance a war here. Okay, ask questions. Truth is, I don't have time to play information clerk. I'm just too busy trying to run a war here. Aarons can't put me in charge of training and equipping the troops, battling the Luskan forces. Seems he's too busy searching for those words of power to bother with the little thing like a war. Normally I wouldn't complain, but this isn't exactly what I signed up for. We can't fight a war with no supplies. No supplies? What are you talking about? It's those blasted Orcish raiders. Every time we get new supply lines that they set up to the battlefront, those damn bandits cut it off. Army's no good if they don't have a steady stream of supplies replenishing their stores. I tell you, if this keeps up, we might as well surrender to Luskan right now. Maybe I could help with the supply lines? Hey, I welcome any help. I've already put out a bounty on the heads of the two of most famous orc bandits in the region, Bath and Guzud. Figure out if they both get taken out. The rest of the thieving scum will get their message back off. I'm offering 500 gold pieces for each of them, payable upon delivery of their decapitated head. Okay, so there's one more orc to kill. Any chance of getting advance payment? Yeah, right. You can barely afford the finances. Okay, fine. Any idea where I should start looking for those bandits? You could try looking the Coldwood in the northeast. That place is always had its share of bandits, and there were some reports of bandits around Fort Ilkart to the south. I'll be back to collect those bounties. Good luck. Okay, so this guy doesn't help with the. Okay. Zed and Jevon. Jevon. I think maybe we've visited this place briefly.
Well met.
Or maybe not. What do you want? You hear about the trial? Nurek sent me. I'm representing Rolgan. I figured as much. I ain't never been on a jury before. I've seen my share of trials, but usually from the prisoner's box. What do you want to know? I'm preparing my case. What do you think about this trial? Looks to me like a bar fight gone out of hand. A few too many drinks in you and you act stupid. I've been there myself, though I ain't never killed no one. But you know what makes me mad about this case? Them people who run around saying the only reason this guy is on trial because he's an Utgard. I ain't no Utgard. I've been on trial a bunch of times. Sounds like you're trying to keep an open mind. I know it's like sometimes you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Could it be that's what happened to this Utgard? I kind of hope you get him off. I'd hate to have to send us a poor guy to execution. I sneezed. But I've got to give an honest verdict. Nurek says it's my duty. Not more much I can tell. Hope you got what you were looking for. Good luck in the trial. So he's sort of leaning towards innocence. This better be important, as I don't feel like chatting. It's bad enough my leg is killing me, but now I gotta be a witness at this murder trial too. Like, bad news, pages have been cut, you have to give me 50 gold back. So random. What happened to your leg? My leg is none of your business. Go find someone else to bother. Leave me alone. I'm defense counsel for Rolgan. So you're the sucker Nurek roped into defending that savage. Stuff break. I hear the case is open and shut. I saw that Utgard stab Griff with my own two eyes. Ran him right through. Griff was dead before he even hit the ground. Do you know why they were fighting? Gambling debt. Griff had won a bunch of money off that Utgard, and I guess the savage didn't like it. He'd been drinking, so I guess it's no surprise he lost his temper. You don't seem very impartial. Hey, all I know is what I saw. Griff is dead and Uthgard killed him. I'm as sure of that,
You shall
as
be
I am
quick
of
to
this
die!
pain eating away my leg. What's wrong with your leg? My leg is none of your business. Okay, we somehow
I
have
greet
to
you.
heal him. Can I just use like a healing spell on him? Anything else you can tell me? Let's see. Well, what if we use the healing spell on him? Can we do that?
I greet you.
Hey, thanks for curing that wound in my leg. I still got the occasional ache from arthritis, but I can handle that. I already spilled my guts about the case to you. Talk to Loader if you want to learn anything else. He's the other witness, probably getting drunk at the tavern if I know him. Okay, so I guess he's sort of more inclined to be helpful.
Taste my savage! Yeah, yeah!
Is there anything there?
You shall be quick to die!
I guess there's nothing there.
I shall do as you ask. It is done.
I'm Boba Fett. Alright, let's check the notes. Did we talk to everybody? Rolgan, yes, said yes, Loader, yes. Wanda, yeah, we didn't talk to the wife, and there was also, yeah, Dalcia, Pala, so there are still people yet to be interviewed.
Well met!
The armies of Luskan village land, the Ruskardial tribe had joined their cause. Well, now they're all dead. You, Sam? Is this the druid?
It always
This
pleases me
looks
when
pretty,
fellow child
pretty
nature
pathetic for a
chooses to
druid cove
partake
or
in the
something.
beauty of my
It
grove.
always pleases me when a fellow child of nature chooses to partake beauty of my grove.
Welcome, friend.
Look,
I am Yusa,
oh,
Druid of the North, liaison between the Lord's
druid in
Alliance
the
and the
north.
Utgard.
You are free to take solace in the tranquility of my grove if you wish, or is there some other reason you wish have sought me out? My name is Argonaut the Adventurer. I work for Arin Gant. When the Lord's Alliance set up camp here, Arin told me he was recruiting agents to search for lost artifacts of ancient magic. I wish you success in your quest, though, as I told Arin, I am more concerned with the plight of the Uthgard people. Plight of the Uthgard? What do you mean? My child, this war takes a terrible toll on the Uthgard. The armies of Laskan lay waste their lands, and the Black Lion tribe has lost many warriors battling alongside the Lord's soldiers. But it is for the Uthgard Elk tribe that I worry most of all. Oops. They have aligned themselves with the Laskan destroyers to slaughter the defenseless settlers around Fort Ilgard in the south. The Elk tribe are no more. I have slain their chieftain. Alas, it is as I feared. Zogano is not to be reasoned with. The tribe has fallen with the evil of Laskan forces. I thank you for this news, though it brings me great pain to hear. You have done as I asked, my child, and investigated this matter for me. As such, you have earned your reward. Experience with a ring. Just a ring and 750 gold. Thank you, Museum. You are most generous. Purchase supplies. Let's see the ring we got. Identify elemental resistance. Okay, I guess that's might be useful in some circumstances. Boots of hardiness. Nice armor bonus. Immunity death, magic immunity disease. Well, elk tribe should have used that. Saving throw fortitude +5. Damn, but my heal giant strength is still better. Okay. Oh, Darcia. Yeah, she's one of the jurors or something. On behalf of the Black Lion Utkar tribe, I welcome you to this camp. Who are you? I am Dalcy, a friend of the Utkar people. I would rather stay here in the camp of the Black Lion tribe than subject myself to the stench of civilization hanging over the Lord's Alliance barracks. Okay, she's like a, liberal woman who is LARPing as a savage or something. Surely, as a fellow child of nature, you can understand how I feel. If you explore the camp, you will discover the Black Lion tribe shares our love of the unspoiled beauty of the natural world. The Utkar truly are a noble people. I'm representing Rolgan at his murder trial. Ah, yes, Nurik mentioned he was seeking someone to defend Rolgan in this trial. I hope you truly appreciate the situation you have gotten yourself into. The Utkar are noble people, but their culture and beliefs seem strange to the Lord's Alliance. Often the Utkar are victims of prejudice and hatred simply because they are who they are. Sounds like you think Rolgan is innocent. I will wait until the trial before I make that decision, of course. I only wanted you to be aware that the fact Rolgan is an Utkar might have something to do with him being on trial. Is there anything I can do to guarantee you reach a verdict of not guilty? I hope you are not insinuating anything improper. Justice must run its proper course. Present a strong case on Rolgan's behalf. This is all you can do. Perhaps we should end this discussion now, before things are said that are best left unspoken. You're welcome to explore the tribal camp. I ask that you respect the ways of the Black Lion tribe and treat the Uskard with the honor they deserve. Okay, let's pee in their shoes or something. Is this the camp? Like a fucking well and a few people milling around. And they have a deer. Ender underfoot.
You are a good person to defend Organ. I, on the
Oh,
heart
so
of
that's why they're
Organ,
black
serve.
lion, because they're black. Uh, Aringen mentioned the elk tribe had allied against us. What can you tell me about them? Once the elk tribe stood with the enemy, but Yusam, the druid, has told me that we no longer need to fear the children of the elk. Never again shall their spears threaten the Lord's alliance. Can I ask some questions? I will do my best to answer them, though your ways are strange and unfamiliar to be a foot guard. Why have the Utkar joined the Lord's Alliance in this place? Burren as well is a holy place to the Utkar. Oh yeah, the well. Okay, so it's an actual well. Here, with the honor and power of our people will I buried. We camp here to draw upon the strength of our ancestors as we stand against the foe of great evil. The Alaskan forces march across our land, slaughtering all in their path. We stand with the Lord's Alliance against the evil of our common foe. Though often we must wonder if we can trust our new allies. I sense there is tension between your people and the Lord's Alliance. There has always been a tension between Utgard and Lord's Alliance. Our cultures are very different. It is inevitable there will be some clash when our peoples are forced to work side by side. Wait, now I just noticed. This guy looks a bit white. This is clearly not white. But now the tension has reached a dangerous level. Rolgan, one of the Black Lion tribe, is accused of slaying a soldier of the Lord's Alliance. He is charged with murder. I want to ask you questions about Rolgan. There is little I can tell you of Rolgan, save that he is falsely accused of murder. Rolgan's wife could tell you more about this. Her name is Wanda. Since Rolgan was seized, she has spent all her time wandering on the sacred grounds of this plateau, praying for her husband, but I sense there is another reason you came to speak to me. No, actually, that was the reason I came to speak to you. Oh, there's Wanda. She's not really wandering. Oh, Pala. Yeah, she's also one of the Juras or something. I'm sorry, you were speaking to me. Forgive my distraction. I'm worried about my husband's upcoming trial. I am representing your husband in his trial. Representing my husband? I'm sorry, but the ways of your justice system are unfamiliar to the people of the Black Lion tribe. Are you a friend or foe? A friend. I must ask some questions. The priest Nurik said I would have to answer the questions put to me with complete honesty. It was as if he expected me to lie. He knows nothing about the honor of our tribe. Ask away, I have nothing to hide. Tell me what happened the night Griff was killed. My husband returned home late. He had been drinking, but there was something else. He seemed different, as if more than alcohol were at work in his mind. When he told me he had gambled away the heirlooms of our family, precious stones sanctified by the priest of Utgard, I knew something was very wrong. He was not in his right mind, or he would have never have wagered these sacred stones on a game of chance. Please go on. I sent him to ask this man Griff to return the heirlooms. We offered to pay him gold in exchange. In exchange, it would have been far more than he could ever sell the heirlooms for. Their religious significance to the Black Lion tribe far exceeds their material worth. But the soldier attacked my husband, and Rolkan was forced to kill Griff to preserve his own life. He fled to the temple seeking sanctuary. Mob of Griff's enraged friends close to his heels. Anything else? Please help my husband. They are portraying him as a drunken pagan savage. This is how they view all the Usgard. We are a noble people, but if Rolgan is convicted, a hurtful stereotype will only get... This feels like this was written like 5 years ago or something. This is like, oh, even though, you know, these are white people, they... I guess the main difference would be that they would all be black or something if it was made today. I wish I could be of more help, blah blah blah. Okay. The writing can be a bit black and white. Why have you come to seek the counsel of this old woman? Who are you? I'm Pala of the Black Lion tribe. I have heard the wisdom of the age to Uskan who seek it. Yurik sent me. I'm representing Rolgan in the trial. The life of one of my people is in your hands. I will aid you as best I can, though there is little I can do. The ways of justice among the Lord's Alliance are unknown to me. What do you think of the case? I'm very disappointed in Rolgan. Our tribe constantly struggles against the stereotype. I think, you know, stereotype is also a very modern word. It doesn't sound like, you know, medieval fantasy or whatever kind of fantasy this is. Anyway. Struggles against the stereotype of the drunken savage, yet Rolgan allowed himself to fall under the influence of alcohol. This is the result. Sounds like you already think he's guilty. That remains to be seen. Rolgan is a symbol of our people. I pray he is not guilty of what they claim. But my duty in this trial is clear. Nurik has explained the vow I had taken as a juror. If the evidence shows Rolgan let alcohol cloud his mind so that he killed the man without reason, I must return a verdict of guilty. This trial is not the way of our tribe, but I must follow Nurik's rules in this matter. We Uthgar cannot risk the wrath of the Lord's Alliance by defying High Priest of Tyr. I pray Rolgan is not a sacrifice for the good of the entire tribe, but if it must be, it must be. Can I ask some questions? Unfortunately, Gandalf's elders is reserved for those of Black Lion tribe. My wisdom is only the Uthgar, blah blah blah, okay. Yeah, whatever. I think we've talked to everybody now. Let's see, maybe I should use the charisma belt in the trial. Like increase my charisma just a little bit. If I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Charisma and persuade bonus too. Charisma 11, yay! But don't we also have some ring? Yeah, we have Lantinis ring. Yeah, charisma 14. That would be funny, you know, a DD, Dungeons and Dragons trial, and basically the lawyers just equip themselves with all the charisma and intelligence boosting magic items. And then, you know, just let it roll. Oh, my boar despawned. Where is the... Well, let's go check out this. The blacksmith is here. I'm wondering if we have unlocked any new equipment for this guy. Access and armor. Scale of truth. So special holy water and suit of magical armor. Net AC 5. Let's see. Let's try that.
Hey, what?
Okay, the stuff. Scales of truth. 20,000. It's probably gonna be some, like, you know, heavy or medium armor. Yeah, I can't use it. It's heavy armor. Yep.
Hey, what?
Blunt and crushing ironwood mace. I think that's... Did I do that? But I don't think that's gonna be anything too great. No, these are old stuff. Face spear. Guess that might be okay. Let's just try to find a spear. Where is it? Of course, it's the last thing I check.
Hey, what?
30k. Phase spear. Let's see. D8. Enhances electrical D6 and +3 and sleep. So I guess we can, and we didn't like lose anything I really care about.
Hey, what?
Guess we can come back later if I find something else that's really useful and stuff, or there's something that looks like it might be used for that stuff. Where is the... Okay, that's the temple. Damn, it's hot like hell here. Like in real life. Let's see what sort of crap there is. Axe of Dead Ilesk. Okay. Did I sell it? I think I might have sold it. Like we got it as a quest reward or something. Okay, let's start the trial. I've completed the investigations and I'm ready to begin Rolgan's trial. I wait certain, my lord. Once the trial begins, it cannot be ended prematurely or Rolgan's life will be forfeit. I'm ready, let's begin. Excellent. I know all parties involved are anxious to settle this matter. I will send word to the prosecutor and everyone else involved. The rules of these proceedings are simple. The jurors will listen to the evidence and testimony and the trial progresses. As the trial progresses, they will use the swords and torches I have given them to indicate either guilt or innocence. Whenever a juror feels the accused is guilty, they will hold for the sword in their right hand to symbolize the swift strike of justice. If they feel the accused is innocent, they will hold up the torch to symbolize the burning light of truth shining down on this trial. Sounds simple. Sword is guilty, torch for innocent. As the jurors are swayed, so shall the implement they hold for change. A juror who is undecided will hold forth neither sword nor torch. 3 jurors must be convinced of the accused's innocence for Drogon to go free. What we have now begun cannot end until justice is served. If the trial is interrupted or broken off before its proper completion, the accused shall be found guilty regardless of the status of the jurors. Is that clear? So if like a random, I don't know, moose breaks through the window and interrupts the trial, he will die. I understand that 3 jurors or more must be holding a torch to get Rogan acquitted, and if I end the conversation before we're done, Rogan suffers. Now that we are here, the trial can begin. Remember, if you quit the trial before the rightful end, Rogan's life is forfeit.
My name is Egland of the Swift Sword. I am the special prosecutor in the investigation of the death of the Lord's Alliance mercenary.
Gay British man.
And I would like to remind the jury that I have never lost a case. Never!
Can I kill this guy?
The witnesses have been sworn in, and may the light of tears justice shine down on this trial and expose any lies in their testimony. To begin my case, I would like to question Lodar, an eyewitness to the events.
Okay, well, what's going on now? Where did they go? You were called upon to do your duty in administering the justice of Turscard, Argonaut. The church is grateful you answered the call. However, you failed. What? You failed in the Okay, how?
Hail to ye!
Let's see. Is it like, did they choose him to be guilty before anything started? I don't get it. Up. Okay, I don't fucking get it. This is the worst game trial I've ever seen.
Hail to ye!
So are we supposed to go talk to the guy? Okay, so I would like to question Lodar. Then should I go talk to Lodar? What the fuck is going on? Why? Okay, this requires me to ask the internet. I'm not gonna ask Grok because I don't know if it would know so well. Winter Nights, roll gun, trial, ends immediately. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Because this. If you escaped conversation. Courtroom. This is the place where the trial will take place. When you are done talking with everyone involved in Rolgan's trial and informed Nurek you are ready to start the trial. Keep in mind once the trial begins, if you escape the conversation at any time, the trial will immediately end, finding Rolgan guilty for the murder of Griff. During the course of the trial, keep your eyes on the jurors. You will need at least 3 jurors. So how did I escape? Am I supposed to? Maybe I should get rid of my chicken. Is the chicken somehow interrupting me? How about let's get rid of Alamu. Maybe we can also get rid of this guy. Are they somehow interrupting it? That's possible. But if that's the case, fuck you, game. And serious, go fuck yourself, stupid piece of garbage game. If that's the reason, like the game should tell me if like you cannot bring your buddies there. If that's like fuck, it's like just let me do the trial stuff. I'm here, Jan. Okay, it was the companions that somehow interrupted. Fuck this game. Fuck. Like, they didn't anticipate that maybe the player would like have party members and doesn't tell you that you should get rid of them. Like, fuck you. Fucking enhanced edition, my ass. I'm not the charge loader, just a prosecutor. You don't have to be so formal. Just call me sir. Please tell us what happened in your own words. Oh, well, sir, it was night and Griff was outside the barracks. All of a sudden, we heard this shout. And we ran out and Griff and that Uthgard there are going at each other with weapons drawn.
Before we could step in, that savage stabs Griff right in the gut and runs off. We ran to the cleric, but by then it was too late. Griff was gone. That savage killed him. That's all I require from this witness. Were it up to me, we would end the trial right now and declare Rogan guilty, but custom dictates I allow defense question the witness if they wish. I'm ready for your questions, Lord Argonaut. Did you see who actually started the fight? Let's start with like a simple question. No, they were already going at it by the time we got there, so maybe Griff started the fight and Rogan was just defending himself. Yeah, I guess could be Griff who started it. I don't know if I wasn't there. Was the Uskard in his right mind or did he seem intoxicated to you? He was pretty drunk, so drunk he didn't know what he was doing. I guess so. Maybe I don't know if that's a good excuse though. Yeah, exactly. Is it true that Griff spiked Rogel's drink earlier that evening? Yeah, he wanted to mess with Uskard up so he could beat him at cards. You know, make him not think straight. So Griff is partly to blame for his own death. Well, it was his fault that Utgard was roped up. Maybe if Rogan was in his right mind, he wouldn't have killed Griff. Mm. Insight. Maybe Griff thought that since Rogan was drugged, the Utgard would be easy target in a fight. I guess he could have thought that he didn't like the Utgard much. He would have jumped at the chance to kill one of them off if he thought he could get away with it. Can you tell me how Griff felt towards the Utgard? He didn't like them much. He was always complaining about them as damn savages, filthy Utgard, always picking fights with them, looking for trouble. So this fight could have been started by Griff. Wouldn't be the first time to let this temper get the better of him. Always was a bit of a hothead, especially when it came to this Utgard. He hated them something fierce. I have no more questions. Okay, we have like 4 torches already. If the defense counsel has finished trying to obscure the truth, I will call Zed, my next witness. Zed, tell the court what you witnessed on that night. Right, so it's like Loda said, Griff was outside and we heard him shout. We run out and Uskard sticks a blade in Griff's belly. Then that savage runs off to the temple for sanctuary like some kind of coward. Well spoken, Zed. He ran off like a murderous coward. Obviously, he's guilty. They always run off when they're guilty. This case might be my easiest win yet. Your witness, Argonaut. I'm ready to answer this man's questions. You never actually witnessed the start of the fight, did you? No. I didn't see who started the fight, so yeah, it could have been Griff, if that's what you're getting at. Griff has spiked Rogan's drink that night, right? Yeah, he put something in Rogan's drink, made him fuzzy, so he didn't really understand what he was doing. Don't you think that's a mitigating circumstance in what happened? I don't know what mitigating means, but Griff shouldn't have spiked that Uskard's drink. That's wrong. Griff was always doing stupid stuff like that. I have no further questions. If the defense has finished with their blathering, the prosecution has only one witness left. I call on Vanda to witness 5 of the accused. I'm here, ask your questions. I sense some hostility on your part, young lady. Please remember I'm only doing my job. It's not my fault your husband had to go on a killing spree. England, I have given you a lot of leeway in this case, for you are becoming very close to crossing the line of what is acceptable. Sorry, Johanna, but this woman is looking at me like she wants to kill me. Must run in her family. Neither my husband nor I would ever commit a vile murder. We Uthgard are honorable people. So it's like I challenge you to a fight to the death and then stab them 2 seconds later. Yes, you Uthgard take honor very seriously. Wasn't Rogan ashamed at having gambled away everything he owned? Didn't he want to do anything to wipe away that shame? Yes, But he wouldn't have killed that man. So you say, but we know how strong Utgard honor is, and Rolgan is a proud warrior. Surely a jury as intelligent and attractive as this one must realize that his pride would have driven Rolgan to kill Griff in a desperate attempt to salvage his wounded Anna. Defense. You may cross-examine now. I have no further questions for this witness, since she all but admitted her husband is a rampaging serial killer. Serial killer, that's also a very modern word. England, don't push me. I'm sorry, Judge, I won't say another word while the Honorable Lord Argonaut tries to defend these crimes. I'm ready for your questions, Lord Argonaut. Tell me why you sent your husband to see Griff. I told Rolgan to go speak with Griff to beg him to return the heirlooms he had taken from us. To appeal to Griff's sense of decency, my husband is no killer. He only went back because I sent him there to talk with Griff. Tell me about the significance of the heirlooms. Your husband had gambled away. These are more than just heirlooms. They are artifacts of great religious significance to the Black Lion tribe. The value is greater than mere money. Why, they mean more than life itself to the worshippers of Utgard. More than life itself. So, what was Griff? A human sacrifice to Utgard in one of your savage pagan rituals? England, such comments are not appropriate. The Utgard beliefs may differ from our own, but they are not on trial here. Please, I cannot continue with your questions. Do you think your husband is on trial here simply because he is an Utgard? Your people hate Utgard for generations. The Lord's Alliance has persecuted us because we were different. You're nothing but a bunch of racists. So silly. Racists? No. The court does not take kindly to your accusations, young lady. Your husband is here because a man is dead. Don't forget it was Temple of Tyr that gave Rolgan sanctuary. Argonaut, in the future you might want to advise your client against calling the jurors racist during the trial. Okay, I agree with you. It doesn't go over well. Please continue with the questions. There are no more questions. If it pleases the court, the prosecution rests the case. Can we just start the execution now? No, okay. Defense may call their witnesses if they wish, though I hardly see the point. Well, most of them already support me. Who's this Edgar? I would like to question Rolgan. Yes, my lord. What do you wish to know? Tell us what happened that night, Rolgan. My wife convinced me to speak with Griff to beg him to return the heirlooms to me, but when I approached Griff, he attacked me as soon as he saw me. I had no choice but to defend myself. What was your state of mind that night, Rogan? Were you thinking clearly? No, my mind was hazy. With the fog from the many cups I had consumed, it was as if I was in a dream. Nothing seemed real. I hardly even realized what was happening until it was too late and Griff was dead. The jury may think this is merely an excuse to justify what you have done, Rogan. That is not my intent. I know I must be responsible for my own actions, my lord. But that night I was not thinking rationally. When Griff attacked, my instincts took over and defended myself. I'm no murderer. I hope the court can understand this. So Edgar, was he the guy who hates alcohol? So I guess we can convince him. I have no further questions. Since the defense called accused to the stand, I claim my right to cross-examine the killer. I will keep this brief, much like poor Griff's life. Rogan, are you an Utgard warrior? I am a true Utgard warrior of the Blackland tribe. I have earned the honor and respect of my people. And you earned this honor and respect on the battlefield with the edge of your blade. What would you happen to your precious Anna if people found out you had gambled away everything you owned? I would be ashamed by my actions. I am ashamed by my actions. But you thought if Griff were to die, you could recover those heirlooms before anyone found out. Too bad his friends caught you in the act, killer. Wait, never mind, don't answer. I withdraw the questions. I wouldn't want to prejudice the jury. I shall move on to my closing argument. This will be short, since Utgard is too so obviously guilty. Rolgan owed Griff money. Two witnesses saw Rolgan kill Griff. What could be more simple? We had... Oh, this guy has a sword now. To kill him later. We have heard how much the Utgard value their heirlooms. Rolgan gambled away. A proud Utgard warrior would do anything to get those religious artifacts back, even kill the man who had taken them. The defense has raised the issue of Rogan's Utgard heritage, trying to claim this trial is racist sham. But this is simply an argument to obscure the true facts. Being an Utgard does not give you a license to commit murder. Yeah, only if you're, you know, sub-Saharan African. Do your duty, members of the jury. Find Rogan guilty of murder and let justice be done. Such is the will of Tyr, if it pleases the court. The prosecution rests. Argonaut, you may make your closing arguments now. The prosecution witnesses never saw who started the fight, so we must accept Rogan's claim of self-defense as truth. Hardly a convincing argument. Griff spiked Rogan's drink, making Rogan more prone to act irrationally. Sure, blame the victim. Don't know if this insight... Let's try it, because the inherent racism of the courts has been mentioned at this trial, but that is not the real issue. Yeah. No, then why could we bringing it up? Yeah, forget about the accusations of racism. Griff attacked Rogan. Rogan defended himself. That's the only issue here. Oh, now this... Or so you would have us believe. Enough, England. England. We know Griff was a violent man who hated Utgard. He probably started the fight himself. Luckily, there are no witnesses to disprove this claim. England, be quiet. I guess we can just rest the case. Then, as Tyr's representative overseeing this trial, I proclaim judgment in this case. By the light of Tyr's judgment, may justice be done. Verdict is clear, 4-1 decision to acquit. Rolgan, you are free to go, as the rest of you. The court thanks you for your time. But this is impossible. I never lose. I'm England the swift sword. I'm the greatest prosecutor who has ever lived. The jury must have been bribed. I demand an appeal. This is outrage. Shall we bribe one? England, your work is done. I suggest you leave before I write up for your loudest behavior during these proceedings. You are a disgrace to the hallowed halls of this temple. Argonaut, come speak to me when you wish to receive your reward for your service here. Okay, finally. Still pisses me off that how hard it was to start the trial without it bugging out, basically. You were called upon to do justice and administering justice of Tyr's court, Argonaut. The church is grateful for your answer to call. You performed your duties with grace and excellence. 4-1 verdict in the trial is truly impressive and leaves little doubt as to Rolgan's true innocence. Tyr's justice is swift, as is his rewarding of those in his service. Ooh, 1,500 GP. I wonder if he got everybody to agree with us. Like, would we get more money? Please accept this token on behalf of our temple as a reward for your service. Now, is there anything I can do for you, Argonaut? The reward seems a little light after all the work I did. Well, I suppose it can be difficult serving Tyr's cause, particularly in light of all the recent events concerning Fenting and now Aribeth. Very well, Argonaut. Ooh, 100 more. I have another 100 gold pieces I can spare you. Any more than that, I would have to give you funds marked for the temple's poor box. Alright. I'll be going now. Go with Tyr's blessing.
this guy. Welcome, Argonaut. I must congratulate you on your performance at Rogan's trial. You truly served the cause of justice in his acquittal. I knew Rick appreciates all you have done in this matter. Who are you? Okay, let's take the infringing chicken.
I've been waiting for you.
I know I should rest. But it almost took 2 hours, even though it was supposed to be a short stream. But I'm gonna end the stream. Let's fix our possessions back the way they should be, though. All right. So I guess, well, maybe the bonus charisma and persuasion at the end helped us get that extra $100. Alright, next time more fighting, I presume, and killing monsters, but I'm Adventure Argonaut. Thanks for watching, bye bye.